Hi guys, so weird. Matt Lemke here with your gamer goggles, and I am at the 4Grounds booth at Gen Con 51, which is 2018. I'm with Carl. He's like the boss. Hello. And we're going to talk about all things Fable Grounds and 4Grounds. Where do you want to start?
I don't know, we've got some new kits. We've got, this is our smaller dockside watchtower here.
How many pieces is it? Well, when it's done.
When it's done, it's 5 pieces and some dockside wharfs. These ones here. We'll just grab a piece. So this is one of the part of the dockside stuff. So it's 5 pieces plus that. It's pre-painted. The majority of it is MDF, which is 2 mils thick. It's also got bits of card, bits of like you can see bits of string that come in the kit as well. They're all pre-painted.
Oh wow, I thought that was wood.
No, that's we've
You wet it with glue, huh?
yeah, we've just strengthened it a bit. So
is that resin or PVA?
that's a PVA. Yeah, so you can wick it.
That's Elmer's glue for you guys in the States.
Yeah. So yeah, they're all pre-painted, so you glue it together, it looks exactly like that. Unless you glue things together like I do, and then it looks nothing like that. It's a big mess. Yeah, so we got that one. We've got the water mill, which is behind me as well. We've got...
These are cool, guys.
Yeah, these are our new Jesseray industrial sci-fi stuff, and it's magnetized. So
It's pretty slick. Pretty slick.
yeah, the idea is that you're
And they're pre-painted too, right?
They're yeah. So unless it says specifically otherwise, all of our products are pre-painted. There are a few products that we do that are unpainted, and there are some sprues in kits that are unpainted, because in some cases, if it's wood, it's already wood, so you might as well leave it unpainted. But yeah, so this, when you glue it together, it will look like that. And we do a set called the Olympus Mons Hive. It's about $180, and you get a shed load of these. In fact, you get everything behind me, apart from 2 little damaged bits.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So the tiles are the Games Workshop Necromunda ones, though.
Oh, these?
Yeah.
Not
So
too bad.
yeah, we're also doing containers. We're doing loads of stuff this year. We got
Over yonder.
yeah. So
I already got pictures of those. They're not on Facebook yet. They will be. I'll probably get some more too, because this stuff's really cool.
thank you. And once again, they're pre-painted as well. We do damaged and undamaged containers. That goes kind of with our Homeland Apocalypse range, which is a range of modern buildings that could be suitable for zombie apocalypse, post-nuclear war,
Fallout.
yeah, Fallout. This is not a test as well. Yeah.
Good call.
Yeah.
You guys were at Adepticon this year.
Historicon we were at. We weren't at
He was at Historicon.
Yeah. So we were at Historicon. We are potentially going to Adepticon next year. But yeah, we're trying to go to more US shows.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. And like Nigel, one of the guys that works with us, he's kind of our North American, he's our North American point of contact, and like shops and people can get in contact with him. They can also email us direct to talk to us. That's talk, TALK, 2, number 2, us, US, at 4Ground, number 4, then ground.co.uk.
Oh.
And like anybody that's interested, they can get in contact with us. We're more than happy to, like, if you've got any queries about products, we're happy to answer them. But yeah, we're really pleased to be here, and Gen Con's going well.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. So, how is Fable Grounds being received?
Really well. So what we did originally was we were going to do a PVC and some resin. We got the PVC samples back. They weren't very good, to be honest. They were what we'd call good quality board game miniatures. So the problem with a good quality board game miniature is they're not necessarily a good quality war game miniature, if that makes sense.
Well, it does to me.
Yeah.
Maybe not to board gamers.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a level. Like you have a level for your board games, we have a level for our miniatures.
Yeah, and I'm a massive board game player. So I would be really happy to receive them, but people paid like about £45. So what's that? Trying to work it out in dollars. About
We're like at one point. That's like probably 60-ish.
$60-ish.
Somewhere around there, maybe a little less. I don't think the pound is quite 1.5 anymore.
No, there's 1.3 now.
So it's closer to 52.
Yeah. So they'd paid like $52 to receive 8 miniatures, and if you received 8 miniatures at board game quality for $52, no. So what we did is we'd already got a 3D printer. We had been 3D printing miniatures, and our company's quite lucky in the fact that we run our business 24 hours a day. The staff there do like it, honestly, it's not that bad. But we run 24 hours a day, so we decided why not get in more 3D printers. We've now got 7 3D printers. We're 3D printing the whole range. So when you buy products from the Fable Realms, they're all going to be 3D printed now. They don't have any stepping. We sent out samples to the Kickstarter backers just to show them what it would be like.
Wow.
They've been really happy with it.
That's an expense.
Yeah. Well, Fabled Realms is definitely kind of a labour of love, and we want everybody that backed it to feel that they were included in it. So we sent out the 3D prints. We sent 2 varieties out. We sent one set that were hollow and one set that weren't, because they're SLA prints, so they print in resin. And the hollow ones, they looked fine before we sent them out. And the reason why we did them is we think they're going to be the starter sets might be about £60 when they hit retail. We originally said they were going to be £50, so we were seeing about the hollow ones to get it down back to where we said it would be. But what happened is they, due to the heat, because the UK, well, they had a little bit of liquid still in them, and the heat obviously increased the pressure internally, and for ones that went abroad, they flew in a plane, increasing the internal pressure. And we started getting emails about dwarves that were vomiting, because they're like the liquid's being forced out of So yeah, I know. Well, somebody said they already looked like they'd been affected with the Dragoon virus, which is one of the things in the game. But
that's their version of undead, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, pretty much. So they're like 28 days later zombies, so they're still alive, but they're still zombie kind of things. But yeah, they weren't brilliant.
You're fine.
But
they were going to be the best part of the video.
Yeah. So yeah, we've sent them out. They're generally very happy with them. Like everything, you have to go with a majority kind of thing, if that makes sense. Like we haven't had any real issues. We've had a couple of miscasts, but that's more double checking what we send out, if that makes sense, and how it's been sent. We had a cut like the vomiting dwarves, but otherwise they've all gone really well. Everything's doing fine.
So what's next? What's the next step?
So the next step is currently the miniatures are all being produced, 3D prints. The rules are in the core rules have just been finished and handed off to the editor. The army lists and all things like that. I'm actually highly dyslexic, so when I write stuff, it's like written in a different language basically. So that's all been handed to Andy. He's one of our designers, and he does the translation from dyslexic to English.
It's my wife's job, actually.
Yeah, well, then you know how it feels when you're writing it down. You're like, this means this, and they go, no, it doesn't.
Yep.
So yeah, they're with Andy at the moment. He's actually sent me some messages, just double checking some of the rules.
And your spelling.
And my spelling, and the grammar, and all the other bits. So yeah, luckily, if you don't like any of those in the rule book when you get it, that's all Andy's fault now. But we're going through that process. Otherwise, we're going to be working with. We're already talking to another company about working with them, because as a designer, I need to move on to the next part of either Fabled Realms has to be fully released before we move on to the next part of that project, which will be different factions, adding extra models to the current factions. But we're working with another company for doing a historical game. So there's it's very historical light. the company makes like ships and things, so we're going to do a very loose historical World War II naval combat game. And by loose, it's going to be more beer and pretzels and a bit of fun, rather than very specific, if that makes sense.
Beer and pretzels makes sense.
Yeah, especially as
Especially German pretzels.
German pretzels, yeah.
With good beer.
Yeah, good beer.
With an I, not an E.
So yeah, we're on to other projects with that as well. So there's a lot going on.
All right. Is that everything you want?
I think so, yeah.
Are you sure? No exclusives?
The fact that we're working on a World War II game, I think, is the nobody else has that. Yeah.
See, now you guys know something that nobody else knows.
Yeah.
And we're going to keep it that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
He said so. So if you guys see it anywhere else, call me up so I can go visit him at his house.
Unless you've talked to me at a show, and then you might have heard it. I got very excited.
Yeah. Loose lips. Anyway, bye guys.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hi guys. Meet the Nibbles, who's gonna go down. She just decided not to go down my back, so we'll do this for her so she's comfy. Thanks for watching my video, and I appreciate it. Please hit the like button and share it if you know somebody who might be interested. And of course, there's always Twitter and the Facebook thingy, and soon I have a newsletter coming. That'll be down there or in the link below. And my kitty cat loves that idea. So anyway, there was one more thing. Oh yeah, subscribe. Be a part of my community, our community. Let's make it grow together. See you guys at a con somewhere, or a local store, or if I'm driving through the country, maybe a game club. I don't know, you're not going to go knock down my camera. Bye guys.